black stripe, yellow paint. I hear they scared of it, but them pros ain't. Soon as I hit the club, look at them face. Hit the pedal once, make the floor shake. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Wiz Khalifa, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like your first trip to the UK, how's it been for you? How's it treated you?
It's been really awesome. The show's been amazing. The shopping's good. The trees are tight.
Yeah. So like
outside. I've seen some nice trees on the way over here.
On the street.
Yeah.
So like you've been, a lot of people are saying you put Pittsburgh on, man. You're out of Pittsburgh. How do you feel about that, man?
It feels real good. You know, just really being from Pittsburgh and being a young dude and wanting somebody to be on and to represent our city and to have that guy who we could be proud of. And you know, I'm kind of him now, so I didn't even put myself or like, you know, expect me to be there, but it is what it is.
Yes, that's nice. And a lot of people are kind of calling you the young Snoop as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
for
pretty
like,
cool too.
For some other reasons, like, you know, the trees.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're environmentalists, you know. We both studied the same major in college. You know, he graduated from environmental college, and I'm still, you know, in my my top years.
So you know what it is, we had a lot of Facebook questions. A lot of people came through on the Facebook and the Twitter, and a lot of the questions, you know, were obvious gossip questions and that, and a lot of them were centered around, you know, the fact that you don't hide the fact you smoke a lot,
yeah,
you
I'm
know?
a fan of the shrubbery.
And a lot of people wanted to know, like, why did you start? Was it because of the stress, or was it because like your favorite pastime?
No, it's just what I do, you know. People have what they do. Some people like to shop, some people like to drive fast. I like to smoke herb.
There's never a day that goes past that you...
Nope.
You could quit if you wanted to?
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't want to.
You know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah. Screaming that's nut. When I pulled off the lot, that's done. Reppin' my town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I've been black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Black and yellow. Definitely worldwide smash, man.
Yeah, nowadays that's crazy.
Did you? I know a lot of people must have asked you this, but did you expect anything close to that?
Absolutely not. You know, I really thought it was just going to be like a good introduction, and it ended up being the best introduction. Yeah.
But you've been around for a bit. You've released a lot of mixtapes. Like you started to like sort of percolate around 2009 times. Say yeah.
Yeah, totally.
You know, a few people were playing that in the UK and stuff. Did you feel like it came at the right time?
Yeah, I felt like everything happens for a reason, you know. It's always a build up, you know what I'm saying? And if you have a slow burn, then you're going to continue to go. But if you kind of pop, then you're going to just go away as fast as you blew up. So, you know, it took whatever time, and then I still consider myself really new in the game. I'm really fresh just because my mainstream success is so new. So, you know, I'm going after that.
First trip to the UK, you managed to soak in much of the UK music?
Oh, no, not even yet, man. I'm still working on it.
You collaborated with Tinie Tempah, though?
Yeah, Tinie's the homie, man.
On his single. How did that happen, man?
Just being in the studio with Stargate, recording Black and Yellow. I put the hook down on the beat. They made a beat around it and then sent it to Tinie, and then he did his thing. And then, you know, just me hearing about his buzz, of course, you know, I was just honored that they even wanted me on it. So we made it happen. And I just met him actually in Buffalo, in New York, so it was cool.
So you lot didn't actually get in the studio together, no?
Nah, not yet, but we will.
So recently, like you know, you kind of confessed your love for Big Daddy came from the old school, and I don't think many people really kind of expected that. And you know, that was the era, you know, the late 80s, early 90s. The scene's quite different now.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think it's kind of the same now. I think it's going back to that fun thing, you know, because even like when people see me on stage, I'm dancing and having fun. Like Kane used to dance, and he had dancers, you know what I'm saying? But he could rap. He was hard. People respected both sides of that, and I think, you know, it's just going back to that stage where people just want to have fun and see a good show and hear some good music to go with it.
And like, you know, you took it back to the old school as well. Back in the early days was a lot about the mixtapes. Yeah. You've released a lot of mixtapes.
Yeah, mixtapes, a lot of free stuff, a lot of building that fan base, you know what I'm saying? And really connecting with my fans and staying, because back in the day it was more like out of the trunk and stuff like that, and you have to go on tour. But for me, it's like internet, and then I go on tour, you know what I'm saying? So we just did it, just modernized the process.
What was the single most important mixtape that you think was the most effective for Wiz Khalifa?
I think the most effective was obviously Cushion Orange Juice, you know. It did the most because it got me an audience of people who didn't exactly know who I was, you know, 6 mixtapes before that, it caught them straight up to speed, and they were like, okay, we love this dude, you know? Like, if they wanted to listen to those other mixtapes before, they could, but if they wanted to just start there and then listen afterwards, that was a lot of people's starting point, you know?
Well, where did you kind of decide to draw the line? Because, like, in the UK, the problem is a lot of artists release a lot of free material, and then when it comes to, like, sort of retailing their material, it's like people still expect the free stuff. How was it for you, the transition?
Well, you just gotta make a difference between what the free stuff is and what the stuff for sale is. And when you polish it up and when you give them great free music and great free stuff to a point where it's like, you know, they want to pay for it. Like, when I put out my mixtapes, I use all original beats. You know, I put so much thought and so much stuff into them. People are like, yo, I'm going to buy the album. Like, you know, that's just, they feel like that's their job. So I think it's just making people feel involved, and they want to support. And that's the main thing. I don't really do too many campaigns to, like, make people do stuff or, like, gimmicks or anything. I just try to give them as much as possible, show them the love, and then if they want to support, that's what they do.